The linebacking spot is loaded with production, and just about all of it's coming back, most of it.
Absolutely, and as you and I have talked about before, there's a new coach on the linebackers, especially the inside linebackers, with a very familiar name, Mike Stoops, Mark's older brother. I guess he's the middle brother. He's taken over for John Summerall, who took the job at Troy, and he couldn't be walking into a better situation. You think about just at the middle middle linebacker position, Jacquez Jones, who was the transfer from Ole Miss and was Kentucky's leading tackler last season, decided to stick around for another year, thought about going to the NFL, but is sticking around. And then right behind him, you have De'Aaron Jackson, who played really well for the Cats. At the very end, he had an Achilles injury and was able to come back near the end of last season. I mean, those two, you start with those two guys, and it's going to be, like I said, the other Coach Stoops has got to be very excited about that. And then you move outside, or the other linebacker, the will linebacker, as Kentucky calls it. You have DeAndre Square returning for one more season, and honestly, I think he's going to be looked on as as kind of the team leader. He had, as you said, 81 tackles a season ago, and then right behind him is Trevin Wallace. I think he's a guy who can have a huge season. You're always looking for those guys, the kind of breakout kind of guys. If you go back to the probably most famous, if you go back to the Florida game where Kentucky finally beat the Gators at home for the first time since 1986, Wallace had picked up the blocked field goal, ran it back for a touchdown that helped the Cats in that one. And then, like I said, you move on from there. You go to the other linebacker, the edge position, Jordan Wright, another guy coming back for a sixth season. You throw him and Square together, it's going to be, as I said, it's going to be pretty good on that linebacker position. And then you put J.J. Weaver right behind him, another guy who had, he had some injuries, but also just really, probably another guy I think is going to have a great season. I know I'm saying that about a lot of them, but I'm really excited about the linebacker group on this team. And honestly, it's definitely the strong point of the defense. So